Folks, this is the cutting edge of Paladin leaks. We've got today 3 new champions. Actually, 2 of them already been leaked, but now we've actually got some gameplay of them. Completely broken. Most of the animations aren't in, so bear that in mind. Probably not finished in any way, shape, or form. And it looks really seedy because it was sent by somebody that didn't have a very fast upload speed, wanted to stay anonymous, so I blanked out their eliminations. But first up, we've got Inara. Inara is the first female frontline, because Inara means ray of light in, I think it's an Islamic name, and these are the abilities. There's a bar for walls and that you put up. It doesn't seem like there's no animation for the walls yet, but we can see her attacks, her throwing spears, each doing that damage to these skies. And yeah, these are the abilities: Guybolg, Impasse. This is actually the ability that puts down a totem and slows and damages enemies, and you can see that sort of like spinning ability around them. That was the ultimate Guybolg, where you throw your spear and you get your stuns off. There's a weird animation bug where you go under the ground after you throw your ultimate. But again, as I said, don't judge this by its cover. This is so early. This is just sort of like for the lols, or for like just to chill. So that was Inara, the female tank that I've already talked about. You can check out my video about it before. And this one is Lawman. Dual wielder pistols. It's a random mark. These are pistols. The pistols can get headshots. You can actually see 1050 damage come out there. Pretty insane. I think that was from the mark, but at the same time, damage dealer, pretty nifty. A lot of damage coming out there. The slide slides you forwards. Can hardly really tell because the footage is like 10 FPS. But yeah, we're here, folks. These are abilities in 1 FPS. Combat slide, big deal, folks. And we've also got some footage of the ultimate, and the ultimate basically locks onto people and does some damage. Pretty high damage. Can do a lot. It is a lot like the Deadeye from McCree. Personally, I don't like that ability that much. I don't like lock-ons. I don't think that they any skill. Yeah, this is Lawmaker in action without any animations, no model. It was never meant to be put into the PTS, but we've got all these CD leaks that it's happening. But also, we've got something much bigger than these 2 champions that have already been announced, that we already knew about, the leaks. We've also got Oracle. Ridiculous champion. Oracle fires out a ball, and it does like sort of damage. You could fire the ball off again to pull back the damage and like release another bit of damage. If you've played Dota 2, there's a champion called Shadow Demon, and you fire out this Q. I can't remember which key it is, but you throw out like a shadow, and the shadows go across loads of champions. And every time you put it on somebody, it builds up, and then you right click and it explodes it all. Or you don't right click, but it basically explodes and does the damage. It's sort of like what's going on here. They've got like balls of damage at the moment, but they are, I don't know, like orbs. She's all about the orbs. She's got a heal. It locks on, the heal does. Every 4 seconds she can heal a target, and it seems that it's either 200, it's 400 health, like 200 over a second or something like that. Like 400 health restored. A bit like Maldambi, you can go to somebody and you put down quite a lot of healing. The ultimate is really insane as well. It pulls enemies together. It's basically like Wormhole in Dota 2, where it drags all the enemies together, or something like Zarya's ultimate, where it drags enemies together. It doesn't. I don't think it stuns them, but it says that it does area damage. So if we look at the damage done when they're dragged together, it doesn't actually seem to be that much damage done. I don't know why it says that on the card. It just seems to drag them together. There is a Rend Soul ability as well, where it does direct damage, which is, I think the Rend is when you click again on the Q and it does the damage. And it's weird that it says that the damage, but it just drags people together. This, again, no animations, although there are some sort of like, almost like EV beams that are going on at the moment. But it is a bit of a weird character because you have that Rend, that ability that does the damage afterwards. Pretty interesting stuff. I think Oracle's pretty cool. Support, going to come out as a healer, and we haven't had one of those for a while. So, good stuff. Good leaks, folks. What does everyone else think about these champions? What do you think about these CD leaks that have come out and are extremely CD as they were? It really does look so dodgy because it's so low quality. So take it all with a pinch of salt. They might not come out anything like this. And remember that the next champion is Inara, the barrier tank, and that should be in maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe a little while longer, because that's coming out after OB44. And then after that will be Lawman, so maybe we'll see a back-to-back, maybe not. And Oracle could be years away. Not years away, but like a month or two away. Like, they could be very far from being released, so bear that in mind. If you thought this video had the power of the Oracle, give it a like. If you thought it made too many walls, like Inara, then give it a dislike, and subscribe for more of our content. I'll see you all next time, and maybe with some more OB44 footage as we can get on the PTS. They actually brought it down whilst I was streaming, so I didn't actually have a chance to look at it. That's why we've got all this seedy stream, because they didn't have it in high quality. They couldn't give it me in high quality, so we went with this.